Doing well.
Tyler, I think you had a conversation with Will. I think that was talked about on WQAM. What was that like? He said it gave him, kind of giving each other confidence. What was that conversation like? Why did you have it?
Yeah, we were just talking. Will hasn't started the year like he wanted to. First couple games, I didn't start it how I wanted to. So we were just talking. We were just like, let's just go out, play out there, and just have fun. Who cares what the outcome is? If we have fun, the result will come. So we were just talking about that, and we were just talking about life in general. So
it looked like you had a lot of fun last game.
Yeah. Just go out and have fun. Just rip the ball with confidence. So
what was the difference for you last game?
I just went out and ripped the ball with confidence. When we were warming up, the NC State players were saying stuff to me because what happened last week, whatever. So that kind of got me a little bit mad, So we just came out with confidence as a team and just played well. So
you played better, man? I mean, is that sort of what you're saying? Like,
yeah.
Gets you going?
Yeah, I just got to do that every game, Just maybe be mad in the beginning of the game, just rip the ball. So
maybe you should tell us something now that'll make you mad.
Put up 80 this week, maybe.
No, I'm not gonna do that this week.
What was said? What was the NC State player saying to you?
They said we're gonna be on your butt the whole game, whatever, blah blah blah, stuff like that.
Did you actually say butt or something a little bit more?
Yeah, they were. So they kept swearing at me. The whole team when they were walking out, we were warming up. So yeah.
Like, you think you accidentally inspired yourself and the team because you didn't realize you said what you said, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize I said. They took it the wrong way. I didn't realize it was gonna took like that. So I think it inspired the whole team, and then it inspired me too. So it just gave us a bunch of confidence, really. And I didn't mean to do that, but it worked out. So.
But this week you've had media coaching on what not to say before a game. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Coach Diaz, he was like, try not to say anything like that to the media today. So yeah.
Pittsburgh and their style of defense. Obviously, every week you went hit on explosive plays, but is it even more so a key this week against the Pittsburgh style of defense?
Yeah, they're good defense, really good defense. They play a lot of even press forward, so a lot of one-on-one shots. A lot of RPO game. The run game's still good, So they get crazy on third down a little bit. So we're gonna prepare well for that. And we're gonna be ready.
What's the season been like for you? You come in, you're the backup behind Derek, and now you made the comments last week, and you talked about on national TV. But now guys are like Herbstreit had you on one of his the top performers of the week. So what's that been like? That arc been for you these past few weeks?
Yeah, obviously started the season as a backup, but I always got to be ready. I was always preparing like I was a starter. The opportunity came, so it's been good so far. I feel like I'm getting better each week. It's pretty cool that happened, but none of that stuff matters. Just got to get better each week and just play with confidence to get that win. So.
Tyler, I know you're not directly going against Kenny Pickett. Obviously you're going against our defense, but with what he's been able to do, how do you make sure you're not trying to look too much into what he's doing if he's doing well, or how much do you try to stay in focus? How much do you have to pay attention to that?
Yeah, Kenny Pickett. He's having one hell of a season. It might be the Heisman, So I'm just gonna worry about my game. Just go out there, play with my teammates, and worry about what the offense has to do. Get the whole team fired up. And after that, hopefully we can get that win. So.
You spoke on confidence. You've talked about that a lot, but just multiple guys doing well in the offense. Jalen had a productive game. Will, we just saw Charleston. How much those results, leading into confidence, how good is that, you think, maybe moving forward for your offense?
Yeah, it means a lot, the whole offense starts with me. I have to distribute the ball to the players. So once I play well and get the players the ball, Rambo's going to have 9 catches for 130. Will's going to have a couple catches for touchdown. The way they were playing it, we had to hit the outside guys. So Harley, X didn't get as many opportunities. So, but they'll come. The teams are playing upcoming. So we have a lot of confidence in our offense. We're only going to get better.
Do you feel like the offensive line is starting to click recent games?
Yeah, 100%. They played the last 3 games. It's been the same 5 guys. I feel like they're really coming together. Each game they've gotten so much better. I think there was 4 sacks, but one was at the end of the game. Another one I kind of slid and it was like a 1-yard loss. And one was on me, and then the other one was just at the beginning of the game. So, and it wasn't even on the line, So none of the sacks were on the line. So I mean, they're gelling well together. We're starting to run the ball really well with Rooster, so they're only going to get better.
You're going closer
Last
to your
question.
neck of the woods now, right?
Yeah.
A little closer
Yeah.
to Connecticut. You like that environment? It's going to be a little chilly and
I mean, that's what I
football
grew up
weather.
playing in, fall weather in the Northeast. So
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 55, 50, something like that. So I mean, that's perfect for me. I mean, I love that weather. It'll be good to go back up north. So.
Just Coach Narduzzi said he offered you. What do you remember about their recruitment at all?
Yeah, so what's interesting is I visited Pitt before Coach Whipple was the offensive coordinator. And my grandfather, he hired Coach Whipple at his first head coaching job at the University of New Haven when my grandfather was the athletic director there. So he was trying to get me to go to Pitt before I committed to Miami. But yeah, you know, Pitt's a great school. I know Coach Whipple well, and I even know Coach Narduzzi well through recruiting. So yeah, they've done a great job with defense and the offense. You know, they're beating it's not everyone. So I mean, we have a great challenge this week, and it'll be good. So.
So if Whipple was the OC, would there have been a strong chance you would have gone to Pitt?
I mean, maybe in earlier
Right.
recruitment. You know,
Right.
I don't know. It's hard to say, but he was actually my first offer at UMass. He
Right.
was the head coach, so I have a really good relationship with him. So it'll be interesting.
So I guess, you know, we've been talking about you, asking coaches a lot about you. I guess, did you go into the game, or did coaches go into the game telling you, you know, you're going to have a bigger role, we're going to try to find you more offensively and just try to get you more, I guess, targets?
No, not necessarily. I think we just kind of approached it with the same game plan and the same focus, not necessarily focus on getting me the ball more or getting me the ball less. It was just kind of the game plan we went within, and it just kind of worked out that way. And you know, when my number got called, I made the play. So you know, gotta keep doing that.
How hard has this season been on you mentally? I mean, obviously you're all geared up, you're coming in, you know, you're ready to go. It's, you know, Brevin's gone, and it certainly has not gone according to script. Talk a little bit about what's been going on in your mind behind the scenes and how hard it's been on you mentally.
Yeah, I mean, you know, coming in, there's a lot of high goals. You know, it certainly hasn't gone the way that I wanted to or planned to, but you can't really focus on that anymore. The past is the past. So, you know, we had a good game last week, good team win. So you got to keep building on that. I got to keep building on my performances, and you know, keep helping this team just to get W's. And that's the most important thing.
Will, three crucial catches. Can you describe each one, especially the touchdown and actually the third down, 3rd and 16? Take
Yeah.
us through each one.
Yeah, the first one was good. You know, kind of keep the drive going. Felt good to get the ball in my hands and make a play. The touchdown was nice. You know, it's nice to get back in the end zone. That was big. You know, we just got to keep that momentum for the offense. And then the third down was not necessarily planned for me to get the ball. It just kind of worked out that way, and that was nice. You know, that was really good for the team. I was happy to know that we could just end the game right there and not keep it on the toes anymore. So it was good for the team. It was good for me. I was happy to be able to help the team that way.
Well, you've been around for a couple of years.
Yeah.
You're one of the older guys. So, like in the past, you know the culture of the program from the past, and it was us against the world. Like, do you feel now there's some extra motivation, just all the negative stuff around the program that you were referencing, like about things not going right? Like, is that some extra juice for you guys? Like, extra motivation? Do you feel like you guys are more tight, maybe in some ways because of that?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's made us come together more without even knowing it, maybe. But I guess more so, we don't focus on anyone else but ourselves. That's for me. I block out everything. So it's really just the guys in this building is most important, and we stay together. So we just got to keep doing that, keep rolling. So.
Is there anything you've heard negative that's bothered you the most about the program, about the coaches, about you?
I haven't listened to really anything. I don't really go on any social media or anything anymore.
Tyler's performances. How has he grown, and what's it like having him as a quarterback?
Yeah. No, it's awesome. It's awesome to see him and have that performance that he did last week, and it's not a surprise for me to see that because he's come in, he's been a stud since day one. And watching him do that made me so happy, just because he deserved that. He's such a hard worker, such a good guy, and he really puts in the time. And we rally around him, and he's doing such a great job. So I can't wait to see what the future holds for him.
You guys had a conversation, yes, before, I think they talked about that on the radio or in some interview, that you had a conversation with Tyler, or that he maybe was giving you some more confidence and stuff. What was that like?
I think it's the same thing, me and him, similar things we were thinking, and it's just a teammate to a teammate just talking to each other and just, saying, hey, forget it, let's just go out there, have fun, play football, do what we do. So that's basically it. But
with Pittsburgh's
Last
style of
question.
defense, how important is it for you guys to hit on some explosive plays?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, year in, year out, Pittsburgh, they have one of those top defense every year. That's what they pride themselves on. They're tough every year. So we have a great challenge ahead of us, especially because they're rolling right now too. They're a really, really good team. They have a really, really good coach. Got a lot of respect for him. So we just got to go in there, trust what the coaches tell us, trust the game plan, work hard this week, and we go out there and just try and do our thing.